and the remaining 99 elected leaders will get to work today.
Yeah, Denver 7's Brandon Richard is live at our state capitol right now with a look at some of what lawmakers want to get accomplished.
Yeah, Nicole and Danny, lawmakers will convene here at 10 o'clock this morning, and they have a lot on their agenda, with Democrats firmly in control of both chambers after last year's election. Now, in addition to passing a state budget and funding education, which usually happens later in this session around April, lawmakers will also have to tackle a lot of other big issues. Housing, usually thought of as a local issue, is something lawmakers plan to focus on this session as they try to figure out what role they can play to make housing in Colorado more affordable. Another big issue, of course, crime. Colorado leads the nation in auto theft. Lawmakers will consider proposals to increase the penalties against those convicted of auto theft. They'll also likely consider gun law reform, including strengthening the state's red flag law in the wake of the Club Q shooting. Again, as mentioned, Democrats firmly in control of both chambers, but they are promising to work with Republicans where they can. The legislature this year includes more women. In fact, most of the lawmakers, a slight majority, are women. And about a third of lawmakers this year are brand new, including about half in the House. We're live at the state capitol this morning. Brandon Richard, Denver 7.
All right, a historic term getting underway here. Thank you, Brandon. Well, I always watch bills that have anything to do with educating our kids, and lawmakers are already putting some ideas forward. During a legislative preview session, a virtual session that was held by Chalkbeat Colorado, several lawmakers named addressing teacher shortages as one of their top priorities. I was at this meeting, and one of the things both Republicans and Democrats agree on is that teachers should be paid more. I talked with Chalkbeat's Erica Meltzer about that.
You saw Representative McLaughlin, who comes from southwestern Colorado, talking about how in New Mexico they now have a minimum teacher salary of $60,000. School districts in her area.
Yeah, unlike some states, Colorado can't just set a minimum teacher salary. Because we're a local control state, districts decide what their teachers make. There are some workarounds. Lawmakers could propose other ways to compensate teachers through debt forgiveness, for example. Other topics lawmakers said they'll likely take up include school accountability, i.e. how schools are rated, school safety, and addressing math achievement. One possible bill would train elementary school teachers how to teach math, similar to how they're currently trained to teach reading. Another idea that I heard talked about was a bill that would make filling out the FAFSA a graduation requirement. That's the form students fill out for college aid. Colorado has one of the lowest completion rates in the country, and students are leaving behind more than $30 million every year. So I'll be following any education-related bill as it's introduced, and we'll bring you updates on how your schools could be affected.